Hi, I'm Eddie Abu. Today we're going to talk about gut health. There's so much information out there now about gut health, and it's almost like we're now realizing how important our guts are with reference to our health. And today we're going to talk about your gut health in relation to your fat loss or your muscle building. In your gut, you have trillions of bacteria. It's like a whole city. Now, we rely on these bacteria, and the bacteria, they rely on us to feed them with the right stuff. Now, when I say trillions of bacteria, I mean trillions. In fact, there's more bacteria in your gut than all of your whole body. Now, the thing is, you want a balance of good and bad bacteria in your gut, because remember, they are working in your favor. It's called symbiosis. We rely on them, they rely on us. Now, you want about 85% of your bacteria to be good bacteria, and if the other 15% is no good, that's okay, because the 85% can feed you. Now, right now, we know that about over 70% of your immune cells are found in your gut. That means to be healthy, to lose weight, or to build muscle, we need our guts to be working optimally. Now, I think most of us ignore our guts. The reason why I say that is because of what we put in there. If we put the wrong thing in here, it will not serve you right. Let's give you, for example, serotonin, which has been well known as the mood enhancer. We always associated serotonin with the brain, but actually over 90% of serotonin is actually produced in your gut. Now we talk about your gut. You got good bacteria and you got bad bacteria. The good bacteria prefer fiber, and you want 85% of them to be good, the bacteria to be good. And then the bad bacteria prefer glucose. Now, when there's an imbalance, that's when your body is not serving you right. And when your body is not serving you right, your immune system is low. Now, ultra processed foods have come into our lives. Literally every single day we see advertising for some crap that has been made, it's been put together with different chemicals and emulsifiers and stabilizers and thickness and coloring, and all of those foods affect our guts adversely. And don't make a mistake of thinking that you're special because you're not getting the adverse effects straight away. If I have a protein bar, I'll be straight down to the toilet within 5 minutes. That's because my body is very sensitive to them. It doesn't mean because your body doesn't react to that straight away, doesn't mean it's good for you. No, something being safe for you doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy. You have to remember that. Now, the culprits for our guts, we give us bad guts, are sugar, dairy, and grains. When you talk about grains, I'm including things like porridge, I'm including things like rice, I'm including things like wheat. These are all grains. And what's the problem with grains? A lot of grains contain things like gluten. Now, if you think about gluten, the word gluten is from the Latin word glutinum, which means glue. Now, gluten is something that your intestines cannot break down properly. So what happens is when you eat foods high in gluten, it causes inflammation. And then when your cells are inflamed, it could also be that the reason why you've got like joint pain and stuff like that, it's also because it's coming from your gut. Your gut is not serving you right. And I think we've ignored that for a long time. When you go to the doctor and you got digestive problems, instead of they're asking you, what are you eating? Straight away, they try and find a remedy. But it's not the remedy. There is a cause. If you've got digestive problems, there is a cause. If you go to the toilet, especially, and it smells really, really bad, a lot of the time is because you're breathing the wrong bacteria. The bad bacteria doesn't smell very well. Now, what are the foods that are good for your gut? Fiber. When I talk about fiber, I'm talking about fiber from cruciferous vegetables and fiber from even some animal protein has some fiber. If you think about it, a cow gets up and eats grass all day. I don't have much fiber in my diet. I eat mainly red meat, and I'm okay. I'm saying that don't believe the mainstream information about you have to eat a lot of fruit to get fiber. You can get your fiber from vegetables, because a lot of the time, if you're trying to lose body fat, chances are that you are insulin resistant. And if you're insulin resistant, it means your cells are not relating well to your insulin. And one of the roots of getting insulin and becoming insulin resistant is through clogging up your liver with too much fructose. Now, fructose is found in fruit. Remember that. The other thing is we want to eat single ingredient foods that when you look at it, if you put it in the packet, it says, if you put an egg in the packet, it says an egg on there. But when you look at products that you can't, you have to look in the dictionary to see what some of the ingredients are. Know that those products are not good for you. The people who make them are just making them for your money. Now, what else is good for your gut? Fasting. You see, when I say fasting, I'm not talking about just starving yourself. If you're carrying body fat, if you're carrying 60 pounds of body fat, that's over 200,000 calories that's locked up. And you can get to that by fasting. When you fast, one of the things that you do, obviously you reduce insulin, because when you're not eating, your body's not releasing insulin to deal with the food. Plus, that fasting gives your gut a break. And your body is designed to, and it's autophagy. I'm sure you've heard of autophagy. There's so much information about it, so much literature about autophagy now. Autophagy is when your body repairs itself, actually eats all the bad cells within itself when there's no food coming in. You achieve that by fasting. So you can actually fast and heal your gut. I've got a client who was, doctor said she had IBS. Years and years, she's been going to different specialists, and they're giving her medication, sticking stuff up, to see what's going on. And eventually, I said to her, just try cutting out the three musketeers: sugar, dairy, and wheat. And then she cut them out, and she was fine. I got another client covered in spots constantly. I said, look, I reckon it's coming from your gut. Just try cutting out the three musketeers, and it always works. What I'm saying is, these things, you have to, when it comes to your gut, it's your responsibility to look after it, because your doctor is not with you every single day. Your doctor is trained to give you medication to fix your symptoms. They're not going to give you advice. They give you the FODMAP, which will give you all some stuff about bread is okay. No, I'm telling you that you have to do the investigations yourself. I'm a trained nurse, and I was trained using the allopathic system, where you look at a symptom and then straight away you're looking for a remedy, And the other thing I also suggest is, remember what I said about the bad bacteria preferring glucose. If you're trying to fix your gut, you're trying to make sure that you've got a strong immune system, and if you're trying to lose body fat, you're trying to build muscle, make sure your gut is healthy. The other thing that you can do to help with your gut is a keto diet. Keto diet cuts your glucose down and healthy fats. The healthy fats, your gut prefers the healthy fats. When I buy my steak, I make sure there's a lot of fat with it, and I eat even the gristle, because your gut prefers that. The bacteria in your gut prefers that. The other thing is fermented foods. Now, I'm usually reluctant to say to my clients, say to people, look, you should eat fermented foods. We've been trained to get stuck in that allopathic system where we're always looking for a remedy. If you want to lose body fat, you want to change your life, you want to build muscle, you want to look good, you want to be healthy, it's a lifestyle change. It's not something that you get up in the morning, you think, you know what, today I'm going to eat some sauerkraut and I'm going to be healthy. No. Add some sauerkraut to the already healthy choices that you're making. So you get up in the morning, instead of eating just sauerkraut and then eating a bagel with jam and some freaking, no, you don't do that. Fat loss is a change of lifestyle, and you want to fix your gut, you need to change your lifestyle. Not one thing will fix your gut. No, you don't need the sauerkraut or kefir, whatever. No, kimchi. You need to change your lifestyle. And then when you include that into your daily dietary regimen, you're fine. I hope I've educated you a bit more about the gut and how important the gut health is. If you want to know more about fat loss, gut health, and muscle building, join our Facebook group. It's Eddie Abu Fat Loss Group. It's on Facebook. And also, just subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow and helps us share more information with you guys. Thank you for watching.